Hello. If you don't know who I am, but I'm pretty sure you already do, my name is Chami, and today I'm going to be talking about stress. Most importantly, stress with teens. Teens, just like us, deal with stress on a daily basis. So today, my main goal is to help reduce some of the stress teens have, especially with school. Well, what is stress? Stress is a state of mental or emotional strain or tension resulting in adverse or very demanding circumstances. Knowing through personal experiences, stress is tolerable, but sometimes it makes you feel like you just want to explode. NBC News, the Huffington Post, and the Washington Post all have articles on how teens are more stressed than adults recently. So now, what are the main causes of stress for teens? School, family life, and social life. How is school, a place where we're supposed to have fun educational time with our friends, so stressful? Well, I'll tell you, maintaining good grades. Getting good grades is the main goal in school, no matter what level you are in, whether it's elementary, high school, or college. It helps determine your future. Homework is a leading cause of stress for teens, and NPR Radio did a survey with parents, and 24% of parents said homework is starting to become a major problem because it's just simply too much. While teachers give so much homework in each class, it feels as if there's no time to do all of it. Sometimes students may find themselves prioritizing elective classes over main core classes like math, science, and English, which are main factors in your GPA, and it causes a lot of stress because they want to get their core class grade up, but they also want to do their elective grade, so it's a lot going on at once. I relate heavily with school being very stressful, especially because I'm expected to maintain my good grades, but it feels as if I have endless homework in each class every single night. And knowing me, I get procrastinated on my phone, go on Twitter a little too much, and it's just hard to handle, especially with co-curriculars. If you didn't know, I'm the president of the Arabic Club here at UFD Jesuit, and also I want to maintain a social life, hang out with my friends, play sports, things like that. It just seems impossible to manage at once. So now, family life. Expectations and pressures from parents give up a lot of stress. For example, you get a B, you get in trouble. And this makes you really stressed out. I know all my friends are like this. Kyle, who is in our class, experiences this a lot. He always talks about how he's stressed with school. And it just like, if you're like close, like if you're at a 90 in your class, all of a sudden like, oh my god, I'm about to get in trouble. I have to get that grade up. So it could cause a lot of tension in your life. Now, social life. Maintaining relationships with friends, girlfriends, or even teammates while keeping up with school, sports, and co-curriculars causes a lot of stress, surprisingly. Because it's hard to maintain a social life when you already have school that's occupying all your life. It feels like you just have no time for anything. It just feels like your only life is school unless it's the summer. Then you can finally hang out with your friends. I personally experienced with this as well because my friends that go to public school, they have a lot more free time than me. So they're always asking me to hang out on the weekends. I'm like, no, I can't. I have too much homework. Sometimes they make fun of me, calling me a nerd, but whatever. And so now I have a quick video that helps us stop being stressed in any kind of situation.
Feeling a little stressed out, huh? Go. There are no stressful situations. You become stressed because of how you are interpreting a situation. Until you take 100% responsibility for how you feel, you will go around the world blaming everything and everybody and being stressed out. Now, where does stress occur? In the mind, like everything else. It is a symptom caused by a buildup of too many negative thoughts. But here's the secret. You are the king of the mind. You determine what you put your attention on. Your mind doesn't think its own thoughts. You do. Therefore, you are separate from the mind and always in control. See, the nature of a thought is that it's passing. It's like a cloud. It comes and it goes, but it stays and it grows depending on how much energy you decide to feed it. That is always up to you. Now, how do you deal with stress? When you're stressed out, you have to be silent. Not only your words, but your mind. Your mind is everywhere, in the future, in the past. Bring it back to your body. Realize that you're in your body in this present moment. Focus intently on your breathing. It is impossible to be stressed or angry if you focus on the present moment. And lastly, do not give too much authority or credibility to your thoughts. Question them. Ask yourself, are these thoughts that my mind has true? Am I absolutely sure that they are true? And what would I be without these thoughts? And the answer is, you will be free.
So now, for us teens, school is the main source of stress. And so let me show you some tips on how to maybe manage these stress with schools and help reduce it. Number one, organization. I might sound like your mother's right now, but mom's always right, I guess you could say. Getting ready the night before. Yes, we hear this a lot, but do we do it? I don't think so. Packing your bag, getting all your homework ready, it helps a lot because now you have time to actually eat in the morning. Which means I haven't eaten breakfast since like freshman year. So I'm gonna start doing this. Also, here going to U of D, we have to wear a tie, a belt. It takes a long time to get our clothes ready in the morning. So if we get it ready the night before, we save more time, less stress in the morning. Less stressful morning equals a better day. Next, using folders, binders, or any other supplies that help stay organized. They help keep everything in place, so like when your teacher tries to call up an assignment and you're like, oh no, where did I put it? If you have it in your binder, you won't even be stressing out about that, you just know where it is right away. Personal study area at home. I kind of found this surprising when I was doing my research, but after I read into it, I kind of understand what it means now. So it means that you just have a designated spot to do your homework every day at home. And this helps a lot with organization because all your materials are already there. You don't have to keep going around looking for things around the house, like where are my pens, extra notebooks, flashcards, etc. Time management. Us teens, we don't know how to...
Krishna, you have a parent waiting in the atrium. Krishna, you have a parent waiting in the atrium.
So another thing for time management is we have to put our phone away. Our phone makes us procrastinate. Like, I do this a lot. I say, oh, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break from my homework. I look at the time, it's 9:05. I look back up, it's 10:05. I'm like, where did the time go? And also, you can make your time management as a to-do list. So like, set like a schedule for yourself. So like, 9:05 to 9:10, you do your math worksheet. 9:10 to 9:15, you take that 5-minute break. Preferably without your phone so you don't get distracted. And also, writing this on a planner helps a lot because a planner is a major organization tool. You can write your assignments, your activities that you have, co-curricular, sports, etc. And also do your to-do list with time, as I just mentioned. So like set your certain time intervals, but make sure you take a break because homework without a break leads to more stress, and we don't want that. Next, talking to our teachers. Talking to your teachers helps tremendously, more than one may think. Teachers help give tips on how to prepare for their next test. If you're having trouble studying or just learning the material, they can give you other learning tips to learn the material, or give you different teaching styles, I guess you could say. And they also tell you like if you have a project coming up or a big homework assignment, they can tell you what they're looking for in that assignment so you can get the good grade you want because, as mentioned earlier, getting good grades is the #1 source of school. Going to your teacher for extra guidance shows that you actually care about your grade. And this could help tremendously when finals comes up. You have that 89.9 and the teacher showed like you went to your teacher every day, you showed that you care about the grade, you want to put the extra effort into getting that grade. They could possibly round you up to that A, and now your parents will be mad that you got a B. Another great resource to help with school stress is your guidance counselor. Because They're a great resource to talk your problems, and talking to your problems helps with stress a lot because it takes a lot of weight off your shoulders, and talking is better than keeping it in because eventually you will explode. Counselors also help with organization. They can give helpful strategies that they have given with experience with students in the past. For example, Mr. Miller, he was my counselor up until this year, and he helped me a lot, especially because the transition from public school to here, I was lost, didn't know what to do, wasn't doing so well freshman year. So Mr. Miller gave me a time management list that helps me with my homework. He said after I do my homework, I should study an extra 25 minutes a day for each class, and 30 minutes a day for the class I'm struggling with the most, and this will help me get ahead and get my grades even better. Many other counselors that I've been to have also offered to do meditation, because meditations help us calm down and compose ourselves, and it keeps us relaxed. To conclude, too much uncontrolled stress itself, it can be very harmful, and it may lead to depression. Always keep your mental health as healthy as your physical health. When it comes to school, organize yourself with the tips provided or any other tips that help you. Talk to your teachers and your counselors, and don't sweat the small stuff. Just relax, everything will be okay. Everything works out in the end. Thank you.